Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Uncharted Expedition. This is episode 21. So over the past couple episodes, or I guess all the episodes, we've kind of been popping into different dimensions to go and do some exploring and getting, different items so I can further our progression. And I think we're getting real close to going to the Abyssal Chasm and doing a little bit more work in the magnetic caves because I need to come over here to do this part over here. These two things together have a common netherite diving apparatus that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly whip up a diving suit. All right, and so the copper helmet, I will need a copper. Sorry, for the copper diving helmet, I'll need a copper helmet, a cyan stained glass pane, and then a fluid pipe. Fluid pipe. I can pop that in there. And then it should go straight into here when it's done. For the chest plate, I need to do a large filling tank and then a mechanical pump to make the back tank. And then the filling tank it's like a nested crafting thing. I need a fluid tank. Oh. Small filling tank. Medium filling tank. Large filling tank. And then the pump. Throw that guy on there. And then this needs to be in the press. And then what? This is, oh, that's also needs to be in the press. Great. All right, cool. So the diving helmet, in order to upgrade it to a netherite diving helmet, I either need an ingot or a netherite helmet. I'm going to check to see if this, because I have a netherite helmet, which has some pretty good enchants on it, so I just want to make sure that I'm not going to lose those things before I send it through a smithing table. Yeah, and it looks like it keeps it. All right. So, I mean, that's totally worth it. This one... Now, here's the question. I have all the protections and all that, but there is a capacity, up to capacity 3, that I can get. I think I might have one of those books, and if I do, that's easy. I can just grab that. I went and I sorted through a bunch of my books. Capacity 3. Okay. Actually, let me see if I... Okay. Because my understanding is, and again, we'll just do a quick check here. Because I get 8 armor. Because this says protection, mending, and breaking. Protection, mending, and breaking. 8 armor, 3 toughness, 1 knockback. So, I mean, I might as well do it. I do get the, we can see, in the bottom left there, that it is still part of the netherite set. And so if I have a full set, I get fire resistance 1, which means I'm lava proof. And then I just want to go over there and throw on the capacity upgrade. There we go. Just need, what was it, 6 levels? Oh, just 4. Okay. Okay. Now the last thing for this quest is netherite diving boots. I don't want to turn my regular netherite boots into netherite diving boots because I think it slows you down. So I'm gonna want to do just the netherite ingot on this one. Copper diving boots, which is 2 cinder bricks, which is just concrete. I can do that. I think I have a fair amount of concrete sitting around here. Okay, and then these should go through, get processed. So let me just make sure I have another netherite template. I think I had one. I do have one. I'm getting low on netherite, so I mean, I'm gonna have to fix that here shortly. All right, and then I have netherite diving boots. Perfect. I realistically won't use these for basically anything. I'm pretty sure. Because I have my regular boots on. And then I have my sinking amulet. So I'll tell you what, I'll have them with me just in case the sinking amulet doesn't work in lava, but I think it will, and I can always just switch it over. And there's nothing much in lava that's going to actually pose a danger to me, so I don't really need it to be fully enchanted. But for just walking around, this is fine. Okay, so the back tank has capacity on it, and then what I need to do is I need to pressurize it because this will collect. Um, okay. Do I have a lever? Okay. So I will leave this alone. It's charging up air. And then once that's fully charged, then I can basically breathe underwater as long as I'm wearing the helmet. My goal is to head on over here to this Guardian Temple, and then I just need to kill a bunch of Guardians. So while this is charging, I'm going to come over here because the other part of getting into the chasm here, into the abyssal chasm, is the deep sea butchering. So I need to get Elder Guardian, Sushi Roll, and Guardian Soup. So I'm going to have to kill a bunch of Guardians for that. But what that means though is I need to get more, I need to up my rice game, basically. So I made an extra storage controller between episodes, and then I took my storage containers, all my limited barrels with all of my crops in it, and I brought them over here. I reskinned them into the concrete, and then stuck them around here. And then I have a, if we look, we can see that these ones are connected to the storage controller. And then these three are already connected. And now this one is as well. These ones are connected automatically. I actually can't even click on them just because they're physically connected. So I don't need to do anything there. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to create a farm down here. I'm going to use the create to make a farm. And so actually over here, I have a bunch of organic composts laid down. And if it has water beside it, then it will gradually convert into this rich soil, which is a better soil for growing crops on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this. I made some radial chassis. And I'm going to have this have some harvesters on it. And they're going to come across and they're just going to harvest all these crops. Okay, so the trick with the radial chassis is you need to make one of them sticky. Okay, and it will only make the one side sticky. And then you gotta stick on whatever your kind of building material is. Put on your mechanical harvesters. And then you gotta stick all the stuff together. And that should be fine. And you do have to set how far this will grab, because otherwise, like if you put this out to like 8, it'll start grabbing everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see if this works first of all. Oh. Oh, I need another water bottle or another water bucket. All right. And so now it's going along. It won't harvest that quite yet. I probably should have some kind of clutch or something. Just so I can turn this off whenever I want. But we'll see. So we're going to clean this up a little bit more. So now it didn't pick up anything when it was harvesting, and that's because it doesn't have or didn't have any kind of inventory. But what it can do is I can attach a barrel to it, and it doesn't really like the sophisticated barrels. It definitely prefers like vanilla interfaces, and I think that just a regular barrel is probably going to be the best for this. And so now if I just plop this attached to it, then everything that it harvests will show up in this barrel. So for example, if I do this, then it'll pick up this rice. It should harvest any cocoa there as well. And then it should all stick it all into this barrel. Now, what I'd like to do is I would like to have I'm going to move this, I think, over here. I have to figure out where this is, but what I want to do is I want to use these portable interfaces. Because if I put one here and then one here, then they will actually connect and then transfer items. And so instead of storing it in this barrel where I have to stop the machine and then unload it, it will automatically unload here. And that will get pulled directly into the storage controller by way of a like a chute or something like that. I think I have. Can I just make chutes like this? How do I make a chute? So for example, if I have like a chute underneath him and then stick a chute underneath and then the chute going straight into the storage controller, it'll just pull everything in there just automatically. So I'm not sure exactly where I want this to be because I could, I might just stick it in the middle. It won't be great looking. I think they need 2 blocks apart. Shoot, and then controller here. And then it should be able to do this. All right, and then I just got to make sure that this gets connected here. And then I think this will work. I think that should work. Okay, so here's what we got to check. We got to check the... Okay, I got 150 sugarcane in there. 152. All right, so let's... And then this should push the... Make sure the water goes that way. Okay, so I got 152 sugarcane. There we go. And then I didn't check the cocoa beans, but I assume that the cocoa bean also worked. Hopefully it'll pull that one out too. And you can see down here I have half an hour of air. take this off. I want to come in here and I want to kill the guardians. There's one. All right, let's continue on through the dungeon, or the temple rather. You know, I'm going to use my regular knife here. Oh, nice. Heart of the Sea. Aquamarine. I didn't get a Elder Guardian slab, though. I wonder if something's... Huh. Oh, here it is. Okay, well that's weird. I thought for sure it was a 100% drop rate. Oh, and there's the last one. Interesting. So I did not... So I think the machete doesn't work on the Elder Guardians, apparently. I guess? Like... Which is unfortunate. But so far there's like no treasure in here. This is honestly kind of surprising. I was expecting, I mean, like loot chests or, you know. But they're dropping the, like the regular Guardians are dropping the pieces I need. Huh. It's got to be a quality, like an interaction between like quality crops or something like that, because... Between episodes, I'll probably work on finishing up this farm here. I'll probably add another mechanical harvester, maybe add another couple layers, especially if I do need to add tomatoes and onions. Kind of go from there. But thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or tips or tricks or anything like that, please leave them down below. And otherwise, I'll see you later. Take care.